Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Tekkit Survival. If you guys are new to the channel at all, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and also, if you're new to the series, I'll leave a link in the card above, as well as in the description to the playlist. Right, what we're going to be doing today. I need some lighting. As good as the glowstone torches are, I kind of want something cooler now. And you'll kind of see why, because when we have a look down the hallway now, yeah, I've been playing around a lot with the with the carpenter's blocks. I really like them. I think they're great. So I'll show you guys the base and what I've kind of like tweaked on it. I'm still not finished with it completely, but yeah, carpenter's blocks were the way to go. I decided with this kind of thing going on here and the circular things around these and these little pieces, the whatever they're called, oblique somethings. I went with them. Right, so let's let those appear. Project Red has some really good lighting in it. In fact, there's a lot. There you go, so you can see them all. We're going to be doing just a couple of them. We're not going to be doing loads of them. I'm kind of decided on going with like cyan and white. I might, and I really do mean might, I might end up doing like different color codes for different areas or something along those lines. I'm not totally sure yet. But yeah, I'm going to try and keep it quite clean. So a lot of the places are going to have the inverted white lamps above them. Basically, you get like white lamps which you can have a redstone signal with, or you can get inverted white lamps which are just the other way around, so they're always on unless you get a signal. So that's the kind of idea between these. There's also buttons as well, something I'm not doing, but they're really simple. So you get some luminar stuff, and you can go from there, and you can get them in every single color. So all the colors that we've got in Minecraft, you get those. So those are the normal, what is it, 12 colours, whatever it is, I don't know, 16 colours, it's a lot more than 12, but you get all of those. So yeah, there's quite a few like cage lights and things like that. Anyway, how do we get started with this mod? Well, it turns out there's something called Illuminar, and there's loads of different types of this Illuminar stuff, like every single different colour. This is the base for whatever colour of lamp you want. It's kind of more expensive than the normal glowstone. It's 2 glowstone dust and 2 of whatever your colour is, in this case bone meal. Thanks to the abundance of skeletons, I didn't even have to go to the overworld to go and get that. As well as the glowstone that's in the boss places. It's fantastic. So that's what we've got there. I'm going to make quite a lot of that. Well, I say a lot of that, I've only got 22 of them. But I got 22 of that. I made some more already so that this is a lot easier. If you want to make a lamp, the way that you do that is 2 of the Illumina, a redstone torch on the bottom. Now, if you want the normal one, it's just a piece of redstone instead. That's the difference between the two. So the recipes are very similar, well, exactly the same. So that makes it nice and easy, I think. And then you've got glass panes on either side. And yeah, like redstone torch like that. Now this one, we're going to get loads of them. I say loads, I've got 5. Well, that'll do for now. Actually, I've got a couple more of these. I know I'm going to need loads of those. So that will do for the time being. We'll go 10. Sure, why not? There we go. Look at that. It's really glowy. Actually, I can even, if I plonk it down, they're pretty bright. So they're pretty bright, which is great. So I'll break that. There we go. Grab that. So my plan is to put these actually in the roof. Because like I was saying, with the crawl space that I've actually got, then the floor's actually lit up as well, which kind of works quite nicely, I think. So that's going to be cool. So that's my plan for these ones, the whole blocks. I'll just plonk them in. I'll show you what you can do with these as well, though, because this was also tempting, but yeah, I'm not totally sure yet. I'll see. We can also make some lanterns. So lanterns do need gold nuggets, so yeah, I had to go to the overworld for this, as well as actually the stone. So circuit plates. I'm sure we've made these at some point with Project Red, but I can't quite remember. But yeah, you just smelt some stone and you'll get 2 circuit plates. I am pretty sure we've done something similar to that, almost certain, but I can't quite remember. Anyway, so you get 4 of those in the corners, 2 glass panes either side. The Illuminar goes in the middle, so you need 1 of them because it's a smaller kind of light source. Again, with the 2 different types. If you've got normal redstone, then that'll be the normal one. If you want the inverted one, you put a redstone torch in. So I really like this kind of very simple way of doing things. And yeah, you need gold nuggets. We're going to make apparently just 1 of them. We've not got any more of the... I've got any more of these. I was hoping to at least have, you know, let's go 2 of them. Well, 3 of them. I was hoping to have 4, but obviously I didn't get enough materials, which is fine. So there we go, we got the lanterns. These look really cool. So these are like little, I think they're like gun lights really, but they also hang on the walls and you can even hang them on the ceiling. So the good news is I had 3 of them to be able to show you guys that. But there we go, look at that. How cool is that? So I think they're great. I think they're absolutely great. Fantastic little thing. Little mod. Light source thing. They're just cool. They're just very cool. There we go. So I could have had those like, you know, around and things like that. See, I'm not totally sure yet if I have them on hanging on these or not instead of the glowstone torches. That's one of the things that I'm kind of thinking about potentially doing, because I can have just colours of these and it won't be too glarish. It'll be just stuck out. Maybe I will do that for different areas of the base. Anyway, the next one I'm going to do is the inverted white fixture. So this is like a kind of in between these two, I guess, size-wise. But it's glass panes, white alumina in the middle. You're going to need circuit plates. You're also going to need a cathode. So a cathode is just a circuit plate with a redstone torch on top. And this is where I'm pretty sure we've done this before in a previous episode. We've made this kind of a thing, but I can't remember. It seems very familiar to me, so that's why I keep on thinking it is. But that will make us an inverted white fixture. So there we go, we're going to grab 5 of those for the time being. But they're in the kind of middle of everything. So these ones, they can stick, you know, in different places. This is where it does look pretty cool. I quite like them anyway. They do look good. So these might be the main ones that I use. I just don't know yet. There we go. Right, cool. And then the next thing. Oh, yeah, I didn't show you guys the other recipe for that one. So it's just a conductive plate instead, which instead of the redstone torch, you just put a piece of redstone on top. Nice and simple. Flip out light switch for that. So I've also got some cyan. So I did have to go to the overworld to get some cyan dye, which made from cactus green and lapis lazuli, or these blue stained saplings. Now I do think I need to make some more of these saplings to make it really cheap, because lapis is kind of expensive. But yeah, I had to go back home for those. But yeah, we're gonna make an inverted cyan lamp, not lamp, a thingy, whatever it's called. So what we're gonna do this. I should be alright with just my guns. To be fair, right, so let's rearrange all this stuff here. Why do we need that much? Why have I... There we go, just do that. I'm gonna get one of these lantern type things as well, and also one of the fixtures, because I want to try out a couple of different things while we're wandering around. So there we go. Like lamps wise, I think that looks pretty good. But also, if I show you guys, I don't want to lose these glowstone torches. I've been throwing them around everywhere. So that's the other one, and I just think that looks too big. I mean, I could go with like a singular light above, but I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, I'm gonna need to switch. Let's do that. There you go. Right, grab that. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, whether it is just like these little lamps or not. But for the time being, we'll grab these off and we'll head on out. So I'll show you the base. So yeah, this corridor hasn't really changed. Not at all. Power, no, there's nothing in there. Down on this side, I've built. No, I showed you guys this before. Yeah, I've already showed you this, but it just looks a little bit better. I ended up moving things around a little bit, so I was like, actually, I want a frame around here. So I ended up moving the entire staircase over by a block. Much more of a pain in the butt than I thought it would be in survival. I was just like, oh no, it'd be easy, it's fine. But I think I'm just too used to creative mode, and especially with these blocks. Where the carpenter's wedge, it takes ages. So yeah, I've just moved that over and put in the slide, the kind of like side handrails on each side. I just think it looks cooler. This has got a nice little bit of a wall now. Down here, you can just kind of see bits and bobs. I moved the cube. Yeah, I actually moved the cube into a bigger cube, and I'll show you the reason why. Because I started to, well, I realised that what I hadn't done down here is I hadn't created a hallway. So we've got a hallway above, and we didn't have a hallway here, so this went straight into the room, and this is where we had the cube. Now that fits fine, and I started to dig it out just to like move it over a couple blocks, because you know, most of the leaf blocks I could just leave, but no, because of this. So I started to plan out this from here, and then you know, ended up hitting into the cutting into the edge of the whole thing. So yeah, I will see what I want to do with that. I think what I'll end up doing is doing a small thing here and we'll put the big reactor and have that piped up. So yeah, that'll be fine. And obviously this hallway at the minute doesn't go anywhere. I just wanted to make it look really cool. And this is where I was like looking at the lighting, going, I need some better lighting. I definitely need some better lighting. So yeah, that's why I've ended up going with moving it. Oh, that's weird. So yeah, I ended up moving it, but it's exactly the same. It was a pain actually to do, so what I would say to you guys is get it right first time. Much easier. I think I'll probably make the staircase go down a couple more levels as well as and when we need it, but we'll kind of see how it all goes. That's not kind of like that because it looks quite dark. And then yeah, the pipes and stuff like that. I've been using the sealable heavy aluminium wires and the sealable oxygen pipes to then kind of close up these different areas. It just looks a bit tidier. Even that doesn't actually look that bad compared to my old base. And I'm going to try and keep everything quite straight. If I have to do something like this, which, you know, the plan was not to have to do that, then I'm going to try and make it look as clean as possible. Underneath here, it's all the same. The only difference is, like this, I filled in the roof, but then it doesn't mean anything anyway. It doesn't matter. So that's great. Yeah, there's nothing else, I don't think, in here. You know, this is still kind of empty, useless space. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll find out later on. This I've ended up blocking off, as you can see. In here, did I show you guys that I've got Bob and Lola? I can't remember. I only recorded an episode yesterday. I've already forgotten. We've got Bob and Lola now. These are my slimelings. So yeah, I was trying to make a purple one. The purple one then wouldn't stop following me. So, and then they end up dying. So yeah, jetpack not so good, especially when you're building the structure. But here we go. This is what I've done to the actual structure. So I've changed bits and pieces. You know, put in the little corner pieces, the wedge slopes. These look great. Put underneath here the carpenter's block. I love that carpenter's block. I think it looks so much better now. And I have tried to use the wedge on the top. I'm not totally keen on it yet, but yeah, it kind of looks okay. We've got the arches going over the windows around the edge as well, which I like. Oh damn, okay. Well, the good news is that I'm here, so I can pick up all these blocks. The bad news is that Meteor hit, so I don't know if there's anything I can do to stop that. I mean, there's a force fields mod. I don't know if that's the idea with the force fields mod, is to do that, but it turns out that my guesswork on how many blocks like gap to have was correct, so that's cool. So I'll fix that. Fix that now. Great. Oh man, I'm gonna mine it though because I need it. I'm not gonna just waste it. I don't actually know if I need this at all or not. I just knocked off another piece, didn't I? Somewhere. Sure I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just saw it, or maybe I've already caught it. But yeah, that's all I've done around here. So it just... Oh, there's another one down there as well. They seem to hit in like clusters, like they really do, because that's very recent too. Interesting. Okay, but I don't think there's anything, unless we can do a shield type thing. I don't think there's much we can do about it. So I don't know. We'll try it out. Try out the shield thing. Actually, there's loads of them. Maybe I've just been inside for too long, because there's one there, there's one over there, I think. Loads of fallen meteors again. Okay, cool. I'll go and pick all those up in a bit. But okay, that seems to at least work. As long as my oxygen's fine, which it is, that's the main thing for this. So cool. But yeah, that's what I've ended up doing with the carpenter's blocks. They are very, very cool though. I'm really happy with them. I just need to do the same with this pattern here. I had to do that down here, and I haven't done that yet because I was looking at this and I was wondering what do I actually want to do with it. And once we figure that out, I'm really annoyed that there's a big chunk missing. Once we figure that out, I'll be happy and get onto that. So anyway, the lights and things like that. This is where I don't really know what I'm going to be doing with these. Whether I go like this or blue. Blue looks a little bit too blue, doesn't it? I kind of wanted to try the blue so we can kind of mix some colour in, because at the minute it's very, I think it's very grey and white, and that's about it. There's not really anything else there, is there? So I don't know. Let's knock this one out. Oh, I got that on the power mode, haven't I? Okay. Right. Let's grab that. Plonk that in there. Plonk that in there. That also looks pretty okay. I think that looks best though. I think out of all of them, the white looks the best because it just stands out really strong, doesn't it? Yeah, I think what we'll do then is we will use the colours internally as more of a department type thing, just like we're on a space station, or like a starship or something like that. I think that's what we'll end up going with. Catch all these because I do need them, but I think that looks a lot better. Now with the lamps or lanterns, even I need to make some. Well, I need to make one more. What I'm probably going to end up doing, I'm really worried about this getting hit. I might actually take it in while I'm not using it. I was going to basically make a little area for it. Oh, they break as easily with your hand as well. Okay, that's good. Oh. Right, there we go. Let's put that down there. We do need to make a nice little landing space for this whole thing, for sure. But yeah, that kind of works. So I'll fix the base, get some more lighting. I think power is probably what we're going to do next episode. We could do with getting some power here because at the minute I'm just really running basic machines, really basic machines. You know, these are the ones that are taking up the most power. I've got 20 iron apparently, meteoric iron from being here, and also dash as well. I've got quite a lot of that, so we could probably get on to doing some other stuff. But we could definitely, you know, the power starting to go down now. It really is starting to go down a little bit. I know I've got another one like of 5 million, so we're like nowhere near empty at all. But I think what I'll do is get the room down there sorted, and we'll get started onto building a bit of a nuclear reactor thing. But we'll build the next tier of big reactors for it instead, because that would be much cooler. Anyway, guys, there we go. A little bit of a random episode on Project Red Illumination. I really like it though. I think it's really good. So it's all turning out pretty good so far. But hopefully you guys are enjoying these episodes. If you are, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, guys, I will see you on the next one. Later.